Hello internet, like, share, comment, subscribe, bell, etc, etc. Come on, obey, now! I've made a decision recently. I regularly have English speaking video just for you. I will upload them like once in a while. I don't know exactly the amount, but there will be. The majority of my content will always be in French.
French is the language of love. Oh, say it again, Dexter. Omelette de fromage.
But just like my live stream, some of my video now will be in English. I saw the positive reception of my work, what I wanted to offer, the enthusiasm, and some friendship I had with some of you guys that speak English. And yes, it touched me like, I'm so deeply appreciative. I don't have words except just thank you very much.
I love you! I love you too! I love you! I love you too! Oh my god!
Therefore, I want to be cool with you and offer some video about me, about the stuff I usually speak, but in French. Will it be autism or my writing experience? And what best way to start that with my experience as being an autistic writer? I think that's the best way to start. Well, let me tell you that is just like the Black Sabbath song. It's heaven and hell. To start with the good part, it's the writing process. I take so much pleasure working on my craft, the universe I created, the stories I want to tell. I could lose myself ad vitam aeternam in my works if I wanted to, and to be honest, I really want to. It's so great. It's magical. It's an experience I cannot describe. It's so free. It's so enjoyable. The only thing I would be interested to get out of the creative process in my life, to be honest, is to see and to hear the opinion and the feelings of the people who reads and get into my stuff. Witnessing the reaction of these people when I show them the finished product, it's just priceless. It's you have no idea how blessed I feel in this very specific moment. Yeah. To see the fulfillment of hours, days, weeks, months and years of work, sometimes with many other people, like with the visual and the drawings on my books or the figurine, it's indescribable. It's so precious. Having autism made that the normal world, the real world to be more precise, can be a nightmare to live in, and believe me, for me it is most of the time. For example, I have a very high sensitivity to light and noises, and I have a very hard time sleeping, and I'm just oblivious to many things in the communication and relationship side of things, which means that I'm easily influenced and then I make the wrong decision or I screw up somehow because I have no idea how to be when someone or something is in the picture.
Hello, we haven't been properly introduced before. I'm Michael, by the way. You must be Alice.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Alice.
You too.
Yeah. Well, Alice, do you want to go over to the park bench?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, Alice, it seems we both got autism, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Wow.
When I'm alone working, it's all fine. Well, as fine as it can be, but when something else is in the mix, shit hit the fan pretty hard, pretty fast. So that's when it's hell, even when I'm writing, because I have to market, I have to do promotion, I have to network, I have to be in touch with people when you want to have your little business and enterprise, so you just can't avoid it. It's impossible. There is pretty much no way in heaven, hell, existence, universe and the fifth dimension that you'll be famous and recognized like that, doing nothing, just showing yourself and oh, I'm famous and rich now. No, there must be like something like a record company or agent that notice you and work things out for you to be successful.
You're my friend now.
So, since I'm doing a niche thing, I am self-published, I do dark fantasy books, and I'm in no way in the woke culture SJW side of things. Well, let's just say that shit won't be done by themselves. I had another metaphor, but I don't think YouTube will like it. And thus began the struggle, the thing that drive me mad, that activate all the anxiety node in my brain and fuck things up to no end. I have to be on social media, I have to say nice things, I have to speak properly to many other people, strangers, publicly promote my stuff. When possible, most of the time self-promotion is a no-no. I have to make promotional videos showcasing my stuff in a way that is enticing to people.
Oh god. Fuck, I don't know what to do, guys! I don't know what to do! Shit! Help! 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 Help!
There is no end to this rabbit hole, and 2 or 3 hours of that every day, and I want to kill myself in a week. I'm not kidding, I'm literal and serious.
I'm tired, guys. Think I'm gonna go to bed.
It's... I have no words. I have no words. It even make me to want to quit sometimes, because not only these stupid things are just eating my soul, but they also prove to be very unsuccessful market-wise. So double the pain, and then I ask myself, why bother continuing? And it's not that I don't want to continue what I do, even if I'm not successful. I love what I do. It's just that there is no point of continuing if I will go bankrupt, or if no one will be interested in my stuff, and I'll work for years to just pay for the expense I made on one book. The toll on my mental health is not worth it, simply.
Every man has his breaking point.
And that's even more painful, because I spent years being depressed and hopeless about my professional life. Years ago I saw no future for me in anything, because I can do nothing. I didn't even finish like high school, something like that. I don't know how to explain that in English, but yeah, I don't have the high school diploma. I quit school because it was hell for me. And when finally, after years of being like a damned soul searching for something, I had my handicapped person pension. It was such a glorious day when I have the autism diagnosis. It was magical, because I saw like maybe a hope for my life, and I could maybe do something with my life. And even more so when I realized that I could maybe write something and thus do something that I love and dreamt of since I was a kid. Maybe make a living with art, with writing, because I wrote for like ever. It's, oh man, what a day when I had this little hope that yeah, maybe it's possible.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
And I went balls deep in expense and energy and effort to make it worth ever since. And this is why it's so painful to see the cheating, the bias and the corruption in the francosphere culture. But yeah, to not segue too much, I will do anything to be able to continue what I do, because I love it. I'm literally in love with my work and the activity that is. I love it so much. You cannot imagine it. You will never be. I'm sorry to have this cliche saying, but forever I was convinced that there was nothing for me in the professional sphere. I tried some stuff, and school was a nightmare. And when I understood that one day perhaps it would be possible to be a writer, oh man, yeah, there is, I can't describe it. Or maybe I can describe it in writing, but not with my vocal cords. So yeah, all in all, this is what being an autistic writer is, at least for me. It's heaven and hell. I do my best to focus on the heaven and find solution for my personal hell, and I regret nothing for the almost 5 years since my beginning, and more than 10 if I count the first line I write for my stories, the demon realms, and I would do it again in a heartbeat, no hesitation. I just hope that the best is ahead of me and I can, yeah, maybe be a bit more successful. I won't lie. But yeah, on a bright note, I can announce that with Sir Dave Martell, we are in the process of working on publishing my first English product, English work. Unfortunately, it would not be one of the big full book because it's too much expensive for translation and stuff. But it will be a novella, something like 70-80 page. It's already something, and it's maybe not the big megalomaniac success that I may have dreamt of, because yeah, I have big ambition and dreams, but yeah, it's very good, very, very good, and I see it as an absolute win.
I see this as an absolute win.
So this is all for me. Take care, internet. Thank you very much, and see you later.